Roam in the paint. And for Milwaukee, Portis will function as the Kevin Porter. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Look at Milwaukee. They started their NBA Cup campaign with a victory. Looking to get to 2. Tonight.
And these home fans sure hope they can continue their winning ways. The reason is, if you can get to 2-0 in the Cup, you have an incredible chance of advancing.
And now, talking about how things are going for Charlotte, after losing the first game of this group play, you get the sense this team knows what they're up against.
Oh, no question. The message in the locker room should be relatively simple. Leave everything you have out there on the floor.
Giannis. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the night here. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waving and stretching to over 100 of their arch-rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least. They feel he's a perfect addition.
Truly a two-way talent. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated.
I tell you, the intuition, the IQ of LaMelo Ball, the guy just knows what to do and when. Nice drive.
This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that?
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Bridges. That one, no good. Giannis with some nice D. Here's Rollins. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Giannis passes to Portis. Here's Giannis. Count the basket. Giannis has got his second bucket of the night.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. The coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Kevin?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And that one falls for Bridges.
You know, the talent, the strength, the athleticism is all there for Miles Bridges. This guy can put up monster numbers on the offensive end.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Giannis. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
To the inside, Diabate.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Bucks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Prince looking around, and there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Shot clock at 5. Knocks it loose. It goes down!
He did it! No, he didn't!
Ball against Porter. Ball dishes to Miller. Porter with the steal. Here's the break. From the arc. The Hornets pull it in. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And some changes here for the Bucks. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Prince. And Anthony subbed in for Porter. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Kuzma inside. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. To the paint. Out to Miller. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Bridges. And it's sent back by Turner.
Boy, Turner, such a strong rim protector. This guy has such a big-time impact on that end.
Bridges passes to Sexton. Back to Bridges. Knocked away. Taken away by Anthony. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Holding up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And some changes here for the Hornets. James checked in for Knipple. And Josh Green subbed in for Brandon Miller. Sexton with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Here's Green. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Boy, how about the agility of Josh Green right there, making the right move against contact.
The drive by Anthony. It's a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Rollins got 7.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And while we've got a moment, let's check out the best defenses in the NBA. In third, the Hornets. Fifth best, the Bucks.
And we're getting to watch two of the NBA's great defensive teams. I mean, very difficult to score as they both contest every shot.
And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. James in the high post. Anthony against Bridges. And it's good. 2 points.
Oh, it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
Antetokounmpo passes to Rollins. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Sexton. Kept alive. And he slams it one-handed.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
The Bucks have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the strike.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Kuzma can't get it to go. James, that's a 2-pointer. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. When you consider how the Bucs are doing, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Then it's Knipple, and it's Diabate in at the 5. Bucs leading by 6. Giannis kicks. To Turner.
So that's his second foul. Not a big deal yet, but you certainly don't want to pick up that third.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucs.
Now into the lineup for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis.
Here's Porter. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Hornets trail by 6. Diabate. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Diabate's got his second bucket tonight. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Porter kicks to Turner. Hits the three-point bomb. The league has made sure the NBA Cup has dedicated nights on the calendar for this tournament in order to accentuate these group stage games.
And I like that format because it makes it clear to the players and fans that these games mean something more than a normal regular season game.
Well, this 7th frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucs. They've led by as much as 10. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, the Bucs want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Kevin?
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
So he gets them both. Milwaukee leading by 7. Here's Prince. And Prince with the jam.
Boy, off the bounce, Taurean Prince can be so dynamic. The speed, the power, all of those things make it tough on the defense.
And they get it back to the middle. Here's Miller. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Here's Porter down low. Prince in the corner. Out to Turner. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Count that bucket.
There is such a length that comes with LaMelo Ball. This guy's ability to finish in the paint is really admirable.
Porter against Ball. It's blocked. Miller inside. Rebound, Milwaukee.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Here's Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal.
It goes on Knipple. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bucs.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Turner. Rollins comes in for Taurean Prince. And Anthony subbed in for Kevin Porter. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Miles Bridges has a frame that allows him to play through contact, and he welcomes and relishes those opportunities.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Josh Green's checked in for Knipple. Here's Anthony, and there's the drive. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 6.
I love Cole Anthony because when he sees an opening to attack off a drive, he does not hesitate.
Pass to McNeely. Here's Bridges. Rebounded by Anthony. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. He shoots again. He takes it up and lays it in. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Bridges. Here he goes. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
What you love is the authority with which Miles Bridges puts the ball on the deck and goes to the rack on a drive like that. Look out, folks.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Kuzma. It's blocked. Bridges deciding where to go with it. The rebound by the Bucks. 1:25 left now here in the second. Antetokounmpo, no good. Hornets trail by 6. Bridges shot, good. Bridges has got 10.
You can see the strength of Miles Bridges. Brushes that contact off like it didn't even happen.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
It's time to get loud. Welcome your forward court here with an applause.
At some numbers for Antetokounmpo. 8th in rebounding, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. There's the lob, and Giannis up high and down home.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Good work there as it goes.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
It's stolen by Green. Pass to McNeely. Driving in, and he can't jam it through.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And how good has he been at the line? And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
He hits the
really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA. I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Here's Bridges. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Bridges has got 9 points in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Kuzma. The Hornets pull it in.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Bucks on top. They lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And please give a big round of applause for your Bucks youth next.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Chet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individual standouts, but what really stand out is how hard they work.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Porter is out there with Rollins, and it's Prince in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Deep 2 from Ball. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's 10 points for LaMelo Ball.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The Bucks trail. Here's Rollins. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Another shot. Diabate's shot is good. Diabate's got the lead up to 1 now for the Hornets. Bucks shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Kevin, back to you.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Prince outside. On the wing, Porter. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Here's Ball. Takes it inside.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
Bucks trail by 3. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Turner comes in for Bobby Portis. And it's A.J. Green in for Rollins. Here's Ball. Drives to the hoop. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. Giannis with it. Bridges covering. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's Prince on the wing. Got a piece of it.
Gotta love a guard like Kadipple that can use his length as a weapon defensively.
Here's Miller. Offensive rebound. Good work defensively by Turner.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same. How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic. Oh, tough rebound for the big fella, but that is his job, folks.
Of course, what about Miles Turner? He views himself as more than just an athlete.
I think he views himself as a Renaissance man, very much into style and fashion. He considers himself an artist. If you've ever seen any of his creations, they are mind-boggling. Miles Turner has a ton of interests.
Bucks trail by 3. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. You look at Miles Bridges. He's been playing really well.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Some changes here for the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Antetokounmpo, and Anthony subbed in for Porter. Charlotte also making some changes. Trey Mann, he's checked in for Miller, and it's Colin Sexton in for Ball.
What we know about Taurean Prince is he's a terrific competitor who knows he's going to lay it all out on the floor every night. For coaches, that is such an invaluable trait.
And both free throws good for Prince. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a one-point game. Mann gets the bucket.
Now, the float game is so important for a guy Trey Mann's size. Excellent touch.
Bucks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Turner. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Bridges has gone 5 of 9 shooting from the floor. Pass to Turner. Anthony on the wing. Defended by Sexton. Green inside. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Ball on a string. Trey Mann with a little fancy dribble attack. Okay.
1:11 left here in the third quarter. Here's Anthony. Takes it off the glass. Anthony's got his third basket of the night.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Bridges attacking. And that one is stuffed right through.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Into the lane. Fader on the way, and it's sent back by Turner. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Anthony. It's deflected.
Well, that's the athletic ability of Colin Sexton. Twice on the pipe. What a big-time vertical.
Mann passes to Bridges. That one goes in. Bridges has got the lead up to 9 now for the Hornets.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
And so it's Charlotte in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. You're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Bridges out there with Knipple. And it's Diabate in at the center position. Bucks trail by 11. Porter passes to Portis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Saturday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
What a take by Miles Bridges. Those are tough points earned. Nicely done.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Miles Turner.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
James checked in for the Hornets. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Bucks ball.
Bucks trail by 12. Here's Rollins. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Milwaukee ball.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And Giannis gets it to go. Charlotte leading by 10. Ball surveying the defense. Out to Bridges. Left side Miller. And stolen by Portis. Collins the pass to Porter. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Porter's got it back down to single digits for the Bucks. Porter against Ball. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Porter. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
Kevin Porter Jr. 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. And so James will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Here's Miller. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the Hornets lead by 9.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Timeout called the Bucks.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Bridges. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Hornets leading by 11. Ball with it, driving to the basket. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. Giannis passes to Portis. Here's Rollins. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Miller on the way. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Bucks trail by 13. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Ball. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Prince is checked in for the Bucks. The Hornets also with a sub. Knipples checked in. And Ball slams it in.
You see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo Ball. Makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
The The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Rollins the pass to Portis. And that one drops.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Ball. And he drives in. Prince grabs the miss. Bucks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis automatic inside.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Ball with the bucket.
Miles Bridges.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Poked away. Bridges with the steal. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Hornets.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Miles Bridges.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
A different look from Milwaukee. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. A.J. Green comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Anthony subbed in for Kevin Porter. And the free throw, no good.
One of those do-it-all kinds of players on the offensive end. The height of LaMelo Ball, 6'7". Boy, he's got a lot of advantages in the backcourt.
He had a nice open look right there. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Deep 2 from Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Remains Milwaukee ball. Substitution on the court.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Buries the long-range jumper.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
And here's Anthony for 3. That shot, no good. And so it's Charlotte with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thanks for joining us. And we'll see you next time.